Episode 18. Hello! It is episode 18 with Those Crazy Weirdos. Cameron.
And I'm Martine.
Yeah. You're just supposed to say I'm Martine, but that's okay. That's cool.
Are you proud of yourself?
Did it work? It sounds cool.
Probably sounds cooler without your face attached to it.
Wow! Whoa! Wow! Oh, that's a good start to the episode. Just absolutely obliterate me.
You looked really funny when you were trying to do it because you were obviously nervous about it, but it was a good idea.
Nervous?
Well, you were doing little smirks.
But because you're staring at me, it's funny. Anyway, okay. So, tea and biscuits. We don't have tea. Oh, no. Tea and biscuits at the end. This is the tea.
We just had Pop-Tart.
Oh, we did just have a Pop-Tart. It was
yeah.
We sound like children. Yeah, we bought Pop-Tarts. It's true.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
It was really good. We haven't had them forever.
So good. I like, they're so sweet and they don't taste like much, but they're
very
good.
sweet.
It's just tastes
so
like sugar.
Yeah. But at least the tart part isn't actually that sweet. It's just the filling and the rest of everything, the toppings and stuff.
Yeah, everything.
Is the little, we were eating the raspberry ones, by the way. The little red sprinkly things on the top, are those freeze-dried raspberries, or are those just red colored sprinkles?
I would be amazed if there was actually any real fruit in a Pop-Tart.
There's apple, pear, and raspberry puree.
Oh, really? It's actually puree. It's not just juice from concentrate.
Maybe it's that.
Okay.
Wait, let me, hang on 1 second.
I'm just going to narrate the whole experience. She's going over to the cupboard. I know, she's ran to the recycling bin, actually, because we ate the last one. All right, what does it say?
Hang on. I have to put my headphones.
You got to put your headphones back on. I'm going to...
No,
okay,
I got them.
Okay,
I get to earn the right. In it, dried pears, dried raspberries, dried apples.
Wow. Are those the last ingredients or what?
No, they're pretty much in the middle.
Wow.
They're the middle lines.
I'm shocked. 1 second. Sugars.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Wheat flour. Vegetable oil. Cracker meal?
I don't know what that is at all, Cameron.
What?
I think it's best not to really understand what's in it.
I've never seen cracker meal before. Wheat starch, salt, baking powder. Wow. Citric acid, dried bread. Okay, yeah, there is.
I mean, of all the garbage to eat in the world, there could be more garbagey garbage than that. Understandably, there is much less garbagey garbage than that, too.
Are you sure there could be more garbagey garbage
than
than this?
There's a lot of colors in there, too.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
But it tastes good.
Tastes good, yeah.
I mean, every now and then.
Tastes nostalgic. I think if I didn't eat it as a kid, I wouldn't like it.
No, if I didn't have nostalgia for it, I would hate them so much.
Yeah.
But I do have nostalgia.
Nostalgia's great.
It is really
helpful.
Yeah, it defines the way things taste. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that I eat where I'm like, this doesn't taste good. Pop-Tart's the perfect example. Objectively.
Yeah.
If I sat there and closed my eyes and actually focused on the flavor and everything, there is not much. It just doesn't taste good.
Not much going on. Very sweet.
It's
very satisfying texture, I do have to say. Their texture is bang on.
Fair enough. But it's not good.
No.
It's genuinely not good.
Oh no.
But in the context of me as a human, it brings back the nostalgia element, and so it tastes good
even
because
if
of that.
they aren't so great. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
that's fair. That's very fair.
A few other things. What else is like that? I don't even know. There's a bunch of things where I feel they're like that.
Like movies?
Movies? Yeah, movies are like that. But I meant food, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, movies are definitely like that, though. 100%. Con Air. Not a good movie. I'm not going to lie.
No.
But it's hilarious,
Very
and
weird.
I love it. I love it so much, despite it not being a great movie.
He watches it every year on his birthday, everyone.
Oh, yeah. I feel like a lot of the listeners to this podcast already know that. But yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Yes. Shout out to all the family members. Hi, Mom.
Yes. Hello, Mom. Hello, both moms.
Yeah, and a Nick, my sister.
Yes.
Hi, Nick.
And anybody else who's listening.
Yeah.
Why are we just saying
Wait. Let me. Hey, Penelope. And now, whenever Penelope listens to this, they'll feel real special.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's Penelope? Am I supposed to know who this person is? Oh God. Okay. Should we start with the facts, or do you have another?
Tea. I have tea. We both know the flavor, so if you guessed blueberry with honey, you are correct.
So we're having the audience guess your tea flavor now?
If I was listening to this, I'd be like, cherry.
But I don't know if they even know all the flavors.
Okay, breakdown.
Oh
Raspberry, cherry, wildberry, blueberry,
lemon,
peach. That's only... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then apple is 7. Apple cinnamon.
Right.
But that one's in the cupboard. We can only fit 6 in our main cupboard, our main tea shelf.
And then the additives could be honey or BioSteel, which
Magic
colloquially
juice?
referred to as magic juice.
Yes.
In this house for some apparent reason that I don't fully understand.
And at the moment, but not for much longer, orange honey, because it's almost done.
Oh, orange honey. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You said that like it was one word that sounded a bit like orange chutney. And I was like, what are you talking about?
I had the orange honey with a lemon tea yesterday. You drank half of it. Was it good?
Lots of acid, eh? It was good.
It was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I like citrus, though. Citrus is yummy.
It's like marmalade in a cup.
No, I didn't think it was marmalade in a cup. I'm sorry to tell you.
Right. Well, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are
you ready? I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready. Promotion.
Yay! SpongeBob.
Wow. Okay, that was weird.
That's what they sound like.
No, what are you talking? Anyway.
I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready.
Okay, Martine's jealous of all other children who actually had a childhood where they listened to SpongeBob. Watch SpongeBob, whatever.
I had a great childhood. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm joking. And I know your mom's listening and she's going to be like all over my case saying SpongeBob rots your brain, whatever. Fair enough. It does probably.
Very ridiculous. Doesn't
it is
make
ridiculous.
sense. It's
totally
like
ridiculous.
Anti-educational.
I refuse. All children's TV programs are like that, though.
It's pro-creativity. I'll give you that. That sounds like procreate.
Oh my God, no. Okay. I think we need to move on.
Yeah, let's cue the theme tune.
Roll the theme tune.
Who's crazy weirdos? Who's crazy weirdos? Who's crazy weirdos?
You don't say.
Say, you. I don't like your girlfriend. No way. Think you need a new one.
That's surprising because you're my girlfriend. So.
I could be your girlfriend.
You already are.
You can replace me with me.
Oh. What does that mean? I have to like...
Seamless transition.
Do I have to get rid of you at all? Because then I don't really want to do all the paperwork, to be honest.
Paperwork.
We're married.
Yeah. I wonder how many people just can't live with each other but couldn't be bothered with the paperwork of getting a divorce.
Oh, God. Let's
That's
not talk
really
about
sad.
this. This is really different. Okay, you don't say.
Yeah.
I have a fact. I have a class of facts.
Yeah. Is it long or is it short?
It can be short. It can be long, depending on how many tangents we go on.
Fair enough. That sounds like, what is it, the motto of our podcast?
Yeah.
It can be short, it can be long, depending on the tangents we go on. Should write that and frame it beside our kitchen table.
Yeah, for real. Okay, how about you?
I can do anything. I'm going to tell you one, I guess, class of facts. But
you guess. Aren't you looking at it?
It's like a lot of information about one news article story.
Oh, news article.
Well,
Interesting.
Yeah, but that has facts in it.
I'm intrigued. Let me have it. You go.
Okay. Let's see how fast I can go through this. Conditions may apply. See in store for details. Ding. Okay. Sorry.
You can at least make them sound like words.
I was imitating everyone fast forwarding through me saying it is what I was doing, of course, obviously.
And then they're gonna see in store for details. What store? Okay, let's just go on with the facts, okay? Let's pretend it's so we're talking.
The Journal of Nature, Ecology, and Evolution.
Whoa, sounds fancy.
Has a recent study about African savanna elephants and how they might call each other by unique vocalizations that are akin to a name.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. So they used machine learning and field playback experiments to determine this. And they found that these elephants address individual members of their family using those like specific unique vocalizations. And it's different from other animals in the animal kingdom like dolphins and parrots because they do something like this, but they imitate the calls of their peers.
Oh.
To like get their attention / address them. Whereas elephants use unique calls that are not imitative.
You know what's really funny? So elephants do it more like humans, where we have a unique vocalization. Like your vocalization to get your attention would be Martine.
Yeah.
I just vocalized, right? But what I find funny is that basically, if we were dolphins, I would go, Cameron, get over here. I'm at the tea. And then you'd be like, oh yeah, what's up?
And you'd be like, hey, Cameron.
Yeah.
Oh no, hey, I'm Cameron. I look great. So muscly, bro.
Whoa, wait.
I'm sick, legend.
Like they just make fun of each other. They imitate each other to get. I find it so funny. They imitate each other. Can you imagine? Martine. No, that's really cool. So they have just like humans. Unique vocalizations.
Yes, it's called. I actually have a point about that. It's called vocal labeling.
Oh.
Yeah, it's something that humans do just with our like the fact we have our language. Our language is like vocal labeling.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like your name is a vocal.
Yeah.
Like,
a vocal label.
That's what speaking is.
We're not super clear of where it comes from, like evolutionarily, and we thought it was unique to humans at first. So it's cool seeing the equivalent in non-human species.
Don't chimps or something also do this? Or I thought there were other great apes that did this.
Maybe, but from what I read, it sounds like it's the first time that they've found something that's not humans.
Oh, cool. Interesting. So, very cool.
Do you want to know how they did it?
Yeah.
They used a machine learning model to see if they could predict which elephant was being addressed. And in the end, they found that it could predict the receiver far better than it could have with just chance alone. So then they knew that there was something there, like in the sound bites of the elephant calls.
So the model learned
that used
the
elephant names. Yeah. 469 calls from wild elephants in Kenya.
Very cool. I wonder if other elephants, like non-Kenyan elephants, do it.
I don't know. Well, then after they found that out, they used 17 real elephants. Well, obviously they're all real, but like 17
real
elephants.
No, these were fake elephants, right? Is that right?
The next stage was doing these experiments with real elephants in the flesh, and they used 17 of them. And
instead of like recording.
Instead of just recording. Okay. Yeah. And they played back elephant calls containing or not their names. And they found that the elephants responded quicker and more vocally to the calls that were addressed to them versus to the other members.
Like they actually played out on a speaker towards the group of elephants. And the elephant,
Yeah, so it suggests that they can recognize and react to their own names.
That's kind of cool, man.
I thought that was fascinating.
That's really cool.
So then now there's some new avenues of research that are opened up, and they're trying to find out if they name other things in their environment besides just each other.
Very cool. Like if elephants have a language.
Like vocal labeling system.
or a language kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, we know that they do have a language. They have a lot of specific sounds and trumpets and stuff to mean different things. But...
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. I like it. My you don't say. First of all, I'm going to preface this with a definition because definitions are fun. Right? Did you know that what the antonym of extinct is?
Oh, that's a good question. No clue.
Extant.
You're kidding.
Yeah, so the word extant means it still exists or still existing.
Why can't you just say existant?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. So, for example, one could say humans are an extant species.
It would just be like it sounds like you have a speech problem.
What do you mean?
Because, like, instead of saying ink, you say ant. Like, extant. You can't speak properly.
I see. Like American or something. Yeah. One could say that humans are an extant species. Yes, we are an extant species. Anyway, so
cool.
Talking about an extant species.
Right. 6
of them, actually.
Okay.
My class of facts is about lungfish.
Lungfish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I don't know why I thought about this.
That's like saying gill human.
Yeah. But yeah, I was curious. There are fish. I saw it somewhere that there are fish that have lungs. Like, this is a thing.
What?
And there is a whole class of them called, they're known as lungfish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because they actually do have lungs.
Because they have either 1 or 2 lungs. There's 6 distinct species of them and a number of extinct ones. The 6 extant species and a number of extinct species as well.
Interesting.
Apparently. So they're spread pretty far and wide, geographically speaking. And what's interesting is that it's very disjoint. Like they're in Australia, Africa, South America, but all of these different species have different characteristics, which is really interesting. And they kind of eat differently, and they have different myths, like traditions or whatever. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not traditions, behaviors, right? All that stuff. So it's kind of cool. So I have a couple facts about them.
That's exciting.
First of all, obviously, they have lungs.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Weird.
So they can breathe air.
So do they like partially live outside of the water then?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. No, a lot of them swim. But they come up to the surface and breathe into there. But what they have is actually like very similar to our lungs. So they have sacs inside their bodies that when they breathe fills up with air and has tiny little blood vessels that go through it that do an air exchange process. And
are they still classified as fish?
Yeah, they're fish though. Yeah, they swim. They're usually I think all of them are freshwater. Okay. Which is interesting. And I also didn't realize this, but apparently freshwater fish are more varied or something, or have more funky kind of things. No,
interesting.
Sorry, I didn't do research on freshwater fish, but yeah, I think that's a thing. But yeah, there's spread pretty far and wide geographically. I said that. But what's interesting, they get very large as well. They're quite large.
Do you know? Sorry, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you know if they just breathe air, or can they also like breathe, quote unquote, underwater?
I think some of them have gills as well. But weird. Some of them can't use them. I think.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I should have looked that up more, especially because this is about lungfish. Sorry.
No, that's all good, man.
I got interested in their size though. They get large, man. An Australian lungfish. Known as Neoceradatus forsteri.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Met
him last Friday.
Anyway, may weigh up to 10 kilos.
That's heavy.
And grow up to 1.25 meters long.
That's huge.
That's a big fish, man.
What?
Now.
That's crazy.
The longest one, however, is the a type of African lungfish, namely the yellow marbled Ethiopian species Protopterus aethiopicus.
If you had said that, I would have thought you were talking about dinosaurs.
Yeah, that. Okay, and that can grow up to 2 meters long.
That's huge.
That's taller than me.
Wow. Are they skinny? What do they look like? I imagine them as just like a big ball.
They're not balls. They're like really long and
like eelish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're big though. They're big.
I mean, that's really big.
Yeah. And I'll leave it there for now. Get you interested.
Wow. Shocking?
Fish with lungs. They exist.
That's so weird. I'm like, baffled is a good word to describe me at the moment. Wow. Okay, I'll give you some small facts just to intersperse in.
Yeah.
Did you know that kittens under the age of 3 weeks can't pee or poo by themselves? They need to be stimulated to do so, and usually the mama does it.
Really?
Yeah.
3 weeks?
Under the age of 3 weeks, yeah.
Wait, they can't pee even by themselves?
No,
I am shocked.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have to be stimulated.
Like the mom has to like open
Tickle
their...
them.
Oh, okay.
Kind of around there.
Wow.
The reason I know this is because I was watching a great show, For the Love of Dogs, with Paula Brady. And they had a litter of baby kittens that came in without their mama. And then he had to like stimulate the kitten.
To get it to poop.
To get it to pee.
Poo. Wow.
Yeah. And like usually people don't have to do this because the mama takes care of it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So what happens if you don't?
Do
they explode?
I don't know. They never covered that, surprisingly.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Not
Wow.
sure though. I thought that was like
That's really strange.
weird.
It's so weird. How do you come out as a baby and not know how to do basic bodily functions like that?
Yeah, I know, because it would really make you dependent, like highly dependent. No chance of survival if the mom just leaves.
Assuming it kills you and doesn't just make you ultra bloated.
I mean, yeah, I would assume that it would like infections or like.
Probably.
I don't
Probably.
know.
Cool.
Anyway,
Good to know.
also, what I learned on that show was there was a litter of rabbits that came in, and I didn't realize this, but female rabbits are called does, and males are called bucks.
No, come on, really?
Do you know what the babies are called?
Joey's?
No.
Yeah. Deer?
No.
What is a baby deer called?
It's what?
Bambi.
I was gonna say Bambi, but I don't
I don't know. What are they called?
know. A fawn? A fawn.
A fawn. Oh, that's what you call a baby deer.
Yeah.
Fawn. Wow.
So, do you want to know what a baby?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying that a baby
No, I just remembered what a baby deer
bunny.
is called. Nope.
What's it called?
Kittens.
No, really?
Or kits.
That's... What?
Yeah.
Wait, a buck, a doe, and a kit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't like this terminology.
No, I know.
I don't like it. It doesn't sound... No.
I know. Weird, eh?
I wonder who names these things.
Like, why wouldn't you just create a new word
why do
specific
we
to
have
bunnies?
a parliament of owls?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Or a murder of crows? But, like, I don't know. Like, all these weird things that I just don't
Maybe it's just people who paid off the dictionary enough money
paid the dictionary.
to earn the right to name a group of
God.
specific animals.
I'm going to go to school and I'm going to get a doctorate in owls so that I can name it a parliament of owls.
A fluffle of bunnies.
Oh, fluffle bunnies is great. Didn't we say that in a different episode?
No, that's just one that I...
Invented a while ago?
No, not that I didn't actually invent that. I just found out about it.
Is it actually a fluffle?
Yeah, it's not invented.
Oh, you're not joking. It's actually a fluffle of
It's
bunnies.
called a
That's
fluffle.
amazing.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite facts
okay,
ever.
no, I love that. I love that one. I can get on board with. I
Yeah.
cannot get on board with calling
a murderer
a
parliament.
bunny a kitten. Like,
Yeah.
That's weird.
No, because it's so confusing. Because they're both babies. Kittens are baby
Well, yeah,
cats,
but
and
people-
kittens
but,
are also baby
like
bunnies.
you still call like a seal pup is still called a puppy or a pup.
Yeah,
Despite the fact that dog pups are also.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which I'm also very
And then
confusing.
there's bear cubs. Anyway, this is like we're getting too much into this. I don't know who names them. I don't know what the criteria is.
But get your act together.
Very strange.
Yeah. Anyways, tell me more about lungfish. You left me on a cliffhanger.
How they eat. This I found particularly interesting. They're voracious. Period. That's it. Okay, go ahead. No, I'm joking.
That's all, folks. Thanks for
That's
listening.
all. Yeah, thanks for listening. Roll the credits. Okay, no. They eat a number of aquatic animals, including themselves. They're cannibals.
Oh.
Yeah. But
That must mean they have
I
teeth.
think usually they only eat themselves when there's less
Like,
fewer
they're
sources of
gonna
other
die.
food around. Yeah, sort of thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
But they do sometimes. So that same Ethiopian lungfish that I mentioned earlier,
yellow one?
the Protopterus
Ethiopius?
Aethiopicus.
That.
Yeah. God, I'm so good at Latin. That one in particular has a very rare eating process as far as fish go in general.
Okay.
Like fish. In addition to two rounded teeth with a hard transverse bridge at the front of its upper jaw.
Transverse means like going across?
Yeah.
Okay.
So two really rounded hard teeth, like where you're like up on your upper jaw, and then like a bridge like going across.
Okay.
It also has crushing teeth on its lower jaw.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So to eat, it sucks in its prey, crushes it, and then thoroughly chews it. Bada bing, bada boom.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. Wait. Question. Like,
I knew you'd love that one.
oh, I'm sorry to everyone who might be eating. Okay, you said that they're sometimes cannibals.
Yeah.
And they can get really long.
Yeah.
So, like, if a meter-long lungfish tries to eat another meter-long lungfish, how would they do it? Because it doesn't sound like they have very, like, ripping teeth. You can't just suck the whole thing in your
This one
mouth.
I was talking about was the Ethiopian one. I don't know about the other ones.
Okay.
Because they're all very distinct, like I said. Like they're kind of this weird thing
Right.
that the species are
So
very
then,
distinct.
this Ethiopian one you're talking about must just eat, like, smaller things that can all fit in its mouth at the same time?
I guess. I don't know.
Very
Actually, it's a good
weird.
question. Yeah, it's a good question.
Oh, what a terrible way to go, eh?
Well, I'll hand it back to you there. I have one more fact after. It's a very short one.
Okay, well, I'll give you a really short one, too. There are sommeliers for sparkling water.
Oh my, of course. Why? Why wouldn't there be in this day and age? What year are we? We're 2024. Of course, there's so many years for sparkling water. Oh, would you like the La Croix watermelon? Would go beautifully with your whatever versus the San Pellegrino lemon. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can get certified at an institute in Germany.
Of course it's in Europe. It's the only place where I can see them even having sommeliers for water.
Yep. I thought that was funny.
That's actually so funny. It's infuriating yet funny and amazing all at the same time.
Because, like, I also, when I first heard that fact, I was like, can you taste different water? Like, water doesn't have a taste.
What kind of sparkling water are you studying as a sommelier? Is it
know.
actually La Croix and...
The carbon
sorry,
dioxide.
LaCroix and what do you call it? San Pellegrino and...
I don't know.
Perrier.
Can they tell where the carbon dioxide comes from? Like, does it taste different?
What?
What? The water comes from somewhere else?
All the flavor in the sparkling water, I imagine, comes from the flavor that the company adds rather than
the bubbles
or water. So I don't know. It's really strange.
So now you know.
I think I might just go into that. It would be a cool job.
New profession, retirement gig.
Yeah. Okay. Last really fun fact.
Yeah.
They live a super long time, man.
Really?
They live so long.
Okay, let me guess. 5 years.
No.
20.
No.
30.
No.
40.
No. You're getting warmer.
45.
You're still getting warmer. You're still cold, though.
What?
Yeah. You're really cold. Like, you're icy
70.
Yeah, you're still cold, but you're getting warmer.
You're joking?
No.
100?
Oh, now you're warm. Now you're in the warm zone, but you got warmer, yeah.
How much?
You're warm. You're very
How
warm.
much? Tell me.
No, keep going. I like this game.
150?
Ooh, you're a bit colder there. You got a bit colder, yeah.
Okay, 120.
Yeah, you're warm. Really warm. You got warmer from
125.
colder.
110.
You're hot. You're like very hot.
Is that it?
No, you're hot.
What's the age? Just tell me.
109.
109.
There has been... Okay. We don't know exactly how long they can live.
Right.
And this is specifically in captivity.
Ah.
But there is
a
a
long
recorded incident... there has been a lungfish that has died in captivity at 109 years old.
Wow. It's like turtles.
I love that when I said they live a really long time, you said 5. And I was like, this is hilarious. They live literally over 100 years more than that, possibly. They can live up to 110 years, man.
Wow.
In captivity. Obviously, wild ones don't live as long.
Different.
But they still live a really long time.
That's long for a fish.
Dude, 110. I read that.
Come again.
What? That means that when that lungfish died at 109.
Yeah.
Whoever was working at almost everybody on the planet who was born when that lungfish was born had died.
Yeah.
In that lungfish's life. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really crazy, man. That's like insane. Anyway.
I know. I find that wild. It's like those sharks that have been around since the 1600s or whatever.
Yeah, there are sharks that are really old.
How do you even live?
Well, yeah. Actually, the big ones is very interesting. Like blue whales. Do you know they have cancer everywhere?
Oh. I think I forgot about that.
Yeah, they have all kinds of cancer, tumors all over their bodies.
So gross. It's just that they're so big it doesn't kill them.
But yeah, that's one of the theories is that one of the reasons is that they're just so big that it doesn't matter. Like it's
like if we got bit by a poisonous something that was meant to kill mice, it's not going to kill us.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like So
weird.
There's other creatures as well that can't get cancer, like moles, I think.
Oh yeah. I think
and they're trying to study the difference because moles are so tiny, don't get it, and whales are so big, but they get it all the time, but it doesn't hurt them. Die.
That's cool.
So it's very interesting.
Wow.
Biology.
Man.
Fish with lungs that can live 110 years. They exist. Now you know. You don't say.
Really don't. Blown my mind, man. I'm off in Never Neverland thinking. And he's laughing at me again.
Yeah, you really are. You're just staring into the distance, kind of like.
You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to remember that fact about humans and armadillos. Are they the only two species that can get rabies? Because I don't think that's true.
Oh, yeah. They are the only two species that can get syphilis.
Humans and armadillos.
I thought it was syphilis.
Leprosy.
That's it.
Only humans and armadillos can get leprosy.
There you go. Another fun fact.
Yeah.
All right. Quack question time?
Quack.
Let's do it.
And now it's time for the quack question.
This video has a crow in the front just picking away.
Crow's like, I want to be a duck too, you know?
Sorry, I was laughing at that. Okay. What type of pan would you be?
Ooh, that's fun.
I'm talking kitchen pan. I guess we can expand it, but I was thinking kitchen pan to start. Let's start there. So some example qualities I came up with, the material, would you be non-stick, stainless steel, Dutch oven, enamel coated cast iron,
right?
Raw cast iron, all of those.
Uh-huh.
The side height, would you be a tall pot type thing? Would you have a handle? Would you have a lip or no lip? What you doing? What you thinking? What kind of pot or pan would you be? Baby.
So I always find it easier to assign one to you before I can assign one to myself.
Oh, okay. What have you assigned me?
I immediately thought you would be a Dutch oven.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Because you're big and heavy.
Oh, my God. Oh.
You're sturdy, and you can make a lot of good things in there, including bread.
Sturdy is one way of saying you're fat.
No, you're not. You're just big boned.
Yeah, fair enough.
And the Dutch oven, you can bake bread in there, but you can also make roasts and pulled pork and whatever. Oh, it's a very multi-purpose.
Making me hungry now.
Yeah. Well, your quack questions often revolve around food.
Can you tell that I often revolve around food?
Shocking, really?
Shocking.
Okay. Do you know what you would be? Do you agree with my Dutch oven, or do you have a different one in mind for yourself?
To be honest, I didn't think about it too much.
Fair enough.
I don't like to think about these too much before we do the podcast. Because then, then I get to ponder it with you. You know what I mean?
Fair point.
I
Okay.
do like the idea of the Dutch oven. I think it's one of my favorite pots/pans.
Mm-hmm.
I would also really like to be, though, like
A cast iron.
either a cast iron or a carbon steel pan would be cool.
That's well seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I can see that about you.
Because I'm coated in polymerized layers of fat.
Right on. No,
Actually, it might work for you because you're like a woman, and women
That's
have
true.
like very thin, even subcutaneous layers of fat, which
Yep.
would be like equivalent to the polymerized thin fat. Like anyway, sorry. Go ahead. What were you thinking?
I'm thinking that I'd probably be light.
Yes.
But I don't particularly want to be one of those flat ones that's just like they have no lip. Because people make eggs on that a lot, and I'm allergic to eggs, so I don't want to be used for eggs much.
It's like one of those crepe pans type thing?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about one of the ones that my mom
Yeah, like
likes?
one of the ones your mom
okay,
has,
yeah,
where
yeah.
it's just like literally a circle.
Yeah. Those are really good
One-dimensional.
for making crepes as well, though.
They are, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
I'd want like a nice pancake one. I'd want to be the go-to pan you take out when you're making banana pancakes on a Sunday morning.
Non-stick, because you're
Non-stick.
smooth.
I'm slick as a bean.
As a bean.
I don't
As
know.
a bean. No. All right, let's dwell on that for a minute. Why did you say a bean when you're talking about slick?
I don't know, it just kind of came out.
What kind of beans have you been eating?
I don't know, it just sounded good, you know? What would you add? Slick as a what?
I don't know, but I just love that you chose bean.
I didn't choose it. My mouth chose it for me.
Oh, I see. Yes, the
I
good old
just-
I didn't do it.
I just let it do what it wants.
All right, sorry. You'd be slick as a bean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So non-stick.
Non-stick. I'd like to be non-stick. And preferably not too heavy.
Yeah. Nice. Could you go in the oven?
Yeah.
So like our non-stick, essentially.
Yeah, our non-stick is great.
Our non-stick is great, actually.
I think
really
everyone would want to be like our non-stick.
enjoy- Except you don't want me to be like our non-stick.
No, you could be good non-stick too. I just imagine you'd be cast iron with a little bit more like oomph to you.
Yeah.
'Cause
I basically am too heavy and I'm too sturdy and rough around the edges to be.
No, but like if we're comparing, it would be weird if I was the same weight in pan form as you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but our non-stick's pretty heavy.
I know it is. But we don't have very many light things except what you used to make your egg pan on.
You could be carbon steel. Those are pretty light.
That's true. But I don't want to be that.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool.
I just want to be like a family favorite.
Nice. I like that. Me too. And that's why I like the Dutch oven. Like also nice because a lot of people make pot roasts and stews and stuff.
Yeah, you'd be present at like Christmas.
Yeah, they'd
and
be like the
stuff.
center table, and you can usually be pretty pretty as well.
Yeah, you'd be a nice color.
Rather
and everything.
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to be a rather nice looking one. You know, quite beautiful color.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah, that's true. If you were like a well-seasoned cast iron pan, I think you would enjoy being passed down through the generations.
Oh yeah,
You'd be
depends. Until I hit a generation
That
that
sucks.
just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Leaves me soaking in the sink, sees the rust, and says, "Oh well, chuck it."
Fair point. Yeah, you want to be the Dutch oven.
Probably. Cool. I like
Good
it.
question. I like that one. That was really fun.
That was fun. Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Yep.
And now it's time for the cheerful earful.
If you're feeling down and your mood needs to turn around, well, the cheerful earful in your ear will make your smile soon be found.
Oh wow, that was really good. That was really good.
Thank you, thank
Encore, bravo.
you. If you're feeling down.
Sounds like you just came up with that on the spot.
That's what I was dancing to.
That was really cool.
I was trying to find rhymes with down and around.
Oh, wow. Dude, it worked really well.
Thank you,
Anyway,
thank you.
Please infiltrate my inner earlobe with your cheerfulness through the medium of your voice. I'll stop talking now.
Yep. Okay. So, we're on a theme here.
Yeah.
So we might as well stick to it. Elephants.
Oh, okay.
Ayutthaya Elephant Palace and Royal Kraal in central Thailand.
Okay.
That's the setting.
I'm sure that you pronounced that perfectly.
I panicked in the middle of the word, realized there was another syllable.
Okay.
Ayutthaya.
Okay.
But there's double T in there, so I'm not sure what to do with that. Ayutthaya. Anyway. So, Chamchuri is a 36-year-old Asian elephant. And she just gave birth to twins.
Aww.
And that, in elephants, is like super duper rare.
Oh, really?
Let me tell you. So, she delivered a male calf, and they were the people who were helping her deliver, because it wasn't like in the wild, it was in...
domestic or
captive? In an elephant palace in central Thailand.
Okay.
Yep.
In captivity.
Yes. And the people who were helping to deliver the calf were super happy. Woohoo! Great work, everyone. Everyone was like the cute baby elephant. And then they heard a thud. And they turned around. And there was a little baby girl elephant underneath the mama. She just popped out another one. And
so what wasn't even... It was fraternal twins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so then they were all like super confused. So they pulled the baby girl away from the mama. And when the baby girl stood up, they were like, oh my God, it's a miracle. But meanwhile, when the mama saw that there was a second one, she freaked out because she was like, what? This isn't supposed to happen.
Wait. Had she given birth before or no?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But she only started freaking out when she realized there was a second baby.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting. Like,
yeah.
I wonder how she knows there's only supposed to be one.
Right? That's what I'm saying. This must be very, very rare.
Okay.
Anyway, but she was so panicked that they had to, like, try to calm her down so that she wouldn't accidentally step on any of the babies.
Jeez.
Yeah, like, that's how bad it was. And so they had to step in, and one of them got hurt in the scuffle.
Oh,
like,
no.
to that extent. But this is their quote. I was so happy I couldn't feel the pain.
Oh, my goodness.
So they definitely care a lot about elephants.
Aww.
But the little baby girl is, like, much smaller than usual because, like, twins. And she needs a stool to be able to nurse with her mama.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't it?
That's actually so cute.
Yeah. They need to be fed every 2 hours since they aren't able to nurse independently yet. But the mama's milk supply is super strong. So they're all good on that front.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised that she freaked. I wonder if it's an instinctual thing or if it's... Wait, sorry. When you said it was super rare, did you actually look up the stats for it? Or is it
nope.
Okay, it just said it was rare.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Evidently, it's possible, though.
It's possible.
So
I think it very rarely happens, though.
I wonder if that mama had a single baby before. And that's why she freaked out. She thought there was another elephant attacking her baby or something.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I just think that it's strange that, she freaked out so much upon seeing a second child that she had birthed. But they had to step in so she wouldn't kill them by accident in her panic.
Anyway, that's awesome. That's
I know.
super cute.
You should check out the article because the pictures of them are adorable.
Aww.
The little girl is so small.
Oh.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
I like elephants. I like animals.
I know, me too. I think that's very obvious. I feel like we talk about animals a lot.
We do.
They're fascinating, though. It's not our fault. They're so cool.
I know. Shall we move on?
Yeah. Let's do it. And that concludes episode 18.
Dun, dun, dun.
All done.
Yeah, all done.
Like
Wrapped
dinner.
up yet another episode.
I'm surprised. 18's actually a pretty big number.
It's the big 1-8.
Like, if you ate 18 grapes, you'd be sort of full, you know? Sorry.
What are you talking about?
Like 18 grapes is a sizable snack.
Why did you go with, that was the funniest analogy. I don't know where you pull these things up. Like if you ate 18 grapes.
Well, 18, I'm just saying 18 isn't a small number anymore.
Okay, but if I ate 18 grains of rice, it wouldn't be very funny.
Fair point. But if you spilled 18 grains of rice on the ground, it would look like a decent sized mess.
No, I don't think so.
We should try it.
18 grains of rice?
Yeah.
Even cooked, I don't think it would look like that much.
Cooked is already messy. Cooked one looks like a big mess.
Okay.
It's starchy. Sticky. Hard to clean up.
Anyway, you're correct. 18 grapes is a portion.
I think we can all agree on that.
I think. I don't know. I don't know what 18 grapes looks like. I'm trying to think.
I think it depends on how big the grapes are.
It's probably, yeah. Yeah, anyway. Okay, let's stop talking about 18 grapes. I don't know what. Like, anyway, it's just sounded so funny. That's so amazing. Thank you for listening.
Yes, we love that you guys are here.
Yeah. If you'd like to talk to us or email us, you could do so at
thosecrazyweirdospodcast@gmail.com.
Also, we have a website.
thosecrazyweirdos.ca.
Bing. And otherwise,
have yourself a great time.
indeed. Enjoy some tea and biscuits.
Yeah.
Later.